choice. I feel like a lot of Falcos actually don't like the stage very much because of the low platforms.
This is still a good Falco stage, I would say.
I mean, every stage is a good Falco stage. I feel like there are better Falco stages. I don't know. It's really up to personal preference. Falcos that are good at like edge canceling and just being really fast still love this stage because they can just do crazy stuff with those platforms. But it depends on, honestly, your personal preference.
And also, these guys have played all the time, right? So
Yeah.
there's got to be more to it than just, you know.
Yeah, it might be Bones knowing that Plank doesn't like it very much, for all I know. It's these players definitely know each other very well. We're seeing a little bit of missed tech chasing from Plank here. Definitely, I feel like Bones putting a lot of pressure, kind of keeping center stage.
A lot of people have actually been giving it to Plank today, giving him a hard time.
Really? Who else was it?
Yeah, like Hop took him to game 3.
Really?
And Peanut beat him. Yeah.
Well, good stuff to Hop. I definitely didn't see that match, but I think he's just not playing quite as well as he usually does, or what?
Maybe, but I heard from Hop that you know, Plank is a lot more excited about Melee since SmashCon.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know he beat Hugs, right?
right?
Yeah. So it's actually crazy how many people from this region have beat Hugs. Like even like statistically speaking, Hugs lives on the other side of the country. How do we have this many players that have taken tournament sets off of him? I don't know.
I don't know. Definitely a slept-on region as a whole.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't get the credit we deserve.
I think part of the problem is that our good players keep moving. Like, where are you at, Nintendo? We need you. But still, we got Chillin', Chew, Red, Milkman, people like that. Really solid players, even at the national level. And of course, Plank. You know, getting 25th at SmashCon, beating Hugs. Definitely a good performance. I think that if Plank traveled more, he would definitely be in the top 100. Just a really good player. But you never see him in anything, you know? He gets the MDVA stuff,
yeah,
that's about it.
That might change, you never know.
Hopefully. We'll see. I mean, I know he's very old school. He's been playing for, God, I don't even know, more than 10 years at least. So maybe it's just his preference that he doesn't like going to nationals as much anymore. Who knows? You got to do what keeps it fun, you know? The Melee's all about having fun in the end. All right, but these guys...
That laser backwards was a read and a half.
Yeah.
He just lasered the other way and caught him slip in there.
All right, and that's a really quick. It was actually very even, like 15 seconds ago, but Bones having a big combo, taking a quick stock. And it's looking like he's playing pretty conservatively, just trying to get some stray shines, some laser damage in.
Coming to the ground like that as Falco is, you know, a Sheik player's dream, right?
Yeah.
Coming down like that.
Yeah, well, I mean, honestly, just being under Sheik as like any character is good. Sheik is not very good at coming down. Her down air doesn't have very much priority at all. I mean, grabbing the forward air from Bones, kind of wondering if that was on purpose or not.
Definitely unintentional.
Well, the thing is, it's actually, as a Space Animal player, if you really want to go for an aerial from the ledge, it's better to go for fair than down air, because even though the reward for dare is a little higher, it's just a lot safer to go for fair. So it might have been him doing that too.
That being said, he jumped so high.
Yeah.
He went in so far to blank shield, but he just took that game with a nice
solid stuff to Bones so far. And going to Battlefield, I wonder if this is because Plank likes the platform placements. That's I think the main
great Sheik stage.
Yeah. And also, Falco's going to have to recover a little bit more creatively because he can't really ride the stage up, and it's a little harder to sweet spot here. So maybe some easier edge guarding from Plank. We're going to see some tech chases, hopefully making up for that early lost stock.
And he's just made it back to even on that, you know, that exchange.
Well, I mean, I think he's up.
Well, he's up, but I'm talking pure damage.
Yeah.
You know, missing one thing and getting shined. He got about 40%.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's looking like Bones' punish game is really solid right now. He's getting a lot of crisp wave lands, a lot of good follow-ups. Definitely looking really good. Possibly, you know, this could be Plank's last game of the tournament. He could go out in losers quarters here, which would be pretty much a first for Xanadu, honestly. Plank's kind of the home favorite for just generally speaking winning. But it could happen for sure. Not counting out Bones by any means.
That being said, Bones choosing some kind of erratic things off the ledge.
Yeah.
That could be really crucial later.
Really good power shielding from Plank. Definitely trying to get, and I think a big part about power shielding that people don't talk about as much is that it convinces the Falco player that lasering isn't as good. If they aren't, you know, just going to guaranteed lock down the opponent every time, if there's a chance that they're going to get disrupted, then they might not want to laser as much, and that can give a good advantage to someone like Plank who wants to go in, or who wants the Falco player to go in with an aerial.
Especially if they're kind of blindly going in with a mix-up, then it's on your terms instead of theirs.
Yep. Oh, and this should be an edge guard. Yeah, definitely. Really solid jumping there to catch the double jump from Bones. Gonna even it up again. And takes the full set of needles, man, right to the face. He was right in front of him. You see a pretty bold throw from Plank, but it worked out. And honestly, it looks like he's just kind of sharking, trying to get Bones to approach. But Bones did approach, and he gets in. Getting a solid combo here, about 37% or so. It's definitely a really back and forth game. Not looking quite like the other one.
Pretty solid tech chasing. Oh, that could cost him a lot.
Yeah, the hard read, messing it up. Yeah, actually, it didn't cost him very much at all. That was, what, one throw? Maybe 10% damage?
That was 20% or so.
Yeah, yeah. And definitely Plank taking a solid lead here. But this is definitely, Bones can bring this back for sure. Oh, man, I feel like it's just a little bit of rough around the edges kind of play from Plank today.
I really think that he thought he was going to grab the ledge, and
he
then
wasn't
the uppy
very
was
close,
kind of a
though,
panic.
was he?
He was like at snap spacing.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, and that should, good recovery from Plank, actually, going right to the ledge there, reading the get up from Bones. It's not nearly as free edge guarding Sheik as people think it is. You know, she doesn't have a good recovery by any means, but you actually can't just cover every single thing on reaction.
That being
if
said,
the Sheik player knows what they're doing, knows all the mix-ups, it is pretty difficult.
You can telegraph the thing where you poof the one way and outwards. No, this is a tie game.
Yeah, definitely.
This is an interesting tournament so far. This could prove very, very interesting.
Well, I'm missing the waveland there from Bones. Looking to get some laser pressure in, and he's got center stage really solidly here.
He's kind of mutating Shark in him right now, and he got through
that
somehow.
That was a really risky rising dare, but it worked out for him. Oh, wow, that was extremely risky. That could have been the game right there. But he's still in it. Got a bit of a lead.
You know, that SDI to the platform was crucial in not dying from Falco combos there.
Yeah, definitely. SDI against Falco, I honestly think that Falco is just going to kind of drop on the tier list as a character. You know, not very far, but from second at least. The more people start to SDI little things in his combos. It's a very underexplored area that I feel like only very top players are doing.
Definitely with finesse, right?
Yeah. Oh.
Now he's super
edge guard
high.
Scenario here. All right. Wow. Plank out in losers' quarters. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Not happy about that.
Everybody has a bad tournament sometimes, right? You got to just kind of know what you did, know what you did wrong.